Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this weekly tidbit. Today, I wanted to talk about play. Hooray for play. What is play? Play is our brain's favorite way of learning. Play is more than just a fun activity. Research has shown that play has long-term developmental benefits for your child. Play is how children explore, learn new ideas, and build skills. Play helps develop imagination and creativity. Parents and caregivers have a big role in playing with their baby and providing their child time to play and the material to play. Children can play by themselves or by interacting with other children or adults. Children spend 20% of their time and energy in play. So play is how children make sense of their world. Play is spontaneous, rewarding, and fun, a way to discover and enjoy friendships and build relationships, exploring and learning new ideas, building self-confidence. Play is how children discover new experiences and exploring the world around you and interacting with both other children and adults. So why children need play? So it helps to increase new developmental milestones, find and express their true selves, develop problem-solving skills, to support health and well-being, to find their creativity, and to practice life experiences. I love this quote. Tell me and I'll forget, teach me and I'll remember, involve me and I'll learn. I think that's a pretty strong quote, and even we can kind of put ourselves in that as well, even as adults. So the developmental benefits of play. Play helps to support a child's development, and their development helps to support their play. I love that one too. So some of the different benefits would be social and emotional. So how they behave, treat others, learn self-respect. They do this by, learning how to do the taking turns and sharing and caring for others. So cognitive, so thinking skills and language. So just it helps build that healthy brain. It helps deal with stress or conflicts. Helps, learning, just like investigating things, problem solving, listening, different things like how they learn to start to gesture. So physical, so building up your muscle strength, endurance, body awareness, coordination, like physical activity, how we move, so running, jumping. Believe it or not, these things are going to help our motor skills for different things like drawing, catching, and pinching. So play means talking and trying and imagination. You'll see inventing and daydreaming, learning to give, pausing, leading, risk taking, making choices. You learn counting and measuring and making friends and problem solving. And this is just like dipping into what play does. So different types of play. So solidarity, meaning just like playing by themselves, parallel. So near other children, but they aren't necessarily interacting with them. Group, so when children play with other children. Cognitive, so language and thinking skills and imaginary play. And physical, so play that supports motor development, like outdoor play. This kind of play can also include sensory play, like when children play with Play-Doh, water, or sand. Nothing lights up a child's brain like play. So some ways to support play. Play works best when it's child-led. Let your child decide the rules of their own play. Follow your child's lead. Engage in your child's play by listening, watching, and communicating. Ask questions, explain and praise their actions. Get on your child's level by sitting on the floor with them, maybe providing materials that can encourage these types of play. Take your child out on outings and stimulate their imagination, and initiate small activities like with a big time story or pretend games. So I'm sure there's lots of ideas that we can surround with play. I would like to attach some resources or links down below to kind of extend a little bit more on this. Maybe find some videos of examples of how we can play with our kids. It doesn't have to be elaborate, right? Like you think of something just simple as like when the kids get into the cupboards and they're playing drums with the pots and different things like that. It doesn't always have to necessarily be buying them the most expensive toys. We can find different materials and stuff like that, that usually it ends up being like the cheaper the better. Is almost, you can see a kid's imagination of how they can take these things and make them into imaginary play, and it's quite amazing. So I like this quote to end everything off. At the end of the day, your feet should be dirty, your hair messy, and your eyes sparkling. So just letting kids be kids, not necessarily worrying about them getting messy, letting them kind of explore their world unapologetically, and just exploring, I think, is a really beautiful thing. It could be just right in our backyard and nothing elaborate. Um, and yeah, so I hope that this can inspire you. I'm kind of can't wait for it to be spring, so that we can really get into enjoying some fresh air and outdoor play. Please feel free to comment down below of how you love to engage with your children, what your children tend to really gravitate towards when it comes to play. Or what you're looking forward to, maybe. So your baby may be little, but I promise you, time goes really fast at this play, even just early interacting, looking at your eyes, looking at toys in front of them. All of it is very beneficial. They're never too young to really start that magic of play. Have yourself a good day, and we'll talk soon.